Hello guys, so it's Wairimu here from wairimueats, and today we are going to make a very interesting recipe kama kawaida. Imagine ajaifanya a rice recipe on this channel, but today I got you covered because I'm going to show to make the easiest and the most delicious chicken pilau you'll ever taste, niamini. So make sure you try this out and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Alafu kama uja subscribe, hebu hit that subscribe button hapo. Na pia we are going to accompany our pilau with some kachumbari. You can just imagine all the sweetness. So make sure you watch till the end, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, karibu sana, in the right place. So please make sure you consider subscribing if you're not, and hit the bell button so that you can get notification every time I post. Let's get right into the video.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while.
So guys, let's just jump right into our ingredients. For ingredients, we'll need two large onions. If you don't have large onions, use like 3 small or medium-sized onions. And I'm going to slice them into very slight strips. So for onions, I'm using a lot because for pilau, what gives it its color is the caramelized onions. Like, we're going to turn these onions into golden brown. Sikungwa, we're just going to make them to have a golden brown, a very deep golden brown color. And for my other ingredient, I'll also need chicken drumsticks. But kama you don't have drumsticks, here I've just bought 5, and I've bought them from Quickmart. I've bought 5, that's half a kg, and they go for 320. And you can also buy you can use a full chicken, but please not tumia broiler, usitumie KUKU KIENYEJI. Come to think about it, I have a KUKU KIENYEJI recipe. I'll link it in my description box, so make sure you watch it out. Go and check it out, and I'll also link it up here. So another thing that we'll need, and I'll advise, is for you to use basmati rice. Mi natumia basmati because niko sure itaachana. Kuna mchele ukipika manze utakula ugali, you know. So basmati, I'm sure itakuwa long grain, like huachana. That's why I would really prefer if you can get a hold of basmati rice. And the trick for mchele moja is just use 1:2. What I mean is 1 cup of rice is equal to 2 cups of water. It does not matter how big your cup is, whether you're using a measuring cup or a mug or a jug. Kama ni 1 jug of rice to 2 jugs of water. Yeah. And for our ingredient, for our spices, we'll need pilau whole mix. Hii nimebuy at 88 bob for supermarket. So it's really affordable. If you can get a hold of this, it's better. But kama ujapata whole spice, unaweza tumia hii powder, pilau mix. This is the pilau mix powder. It does not, like, it still does the same job. But if you can get a hold of the pilau whole mix, please do that. And for our recipe, you also need tomato paste. Quite optional, but if you have it, please make sure you can get it. And salt, obviously, to taste. And some bay leaves and potatoes. So mine are small potatoes, but that's why I'm not cutting them into halves. But if your potatoes are large, make sure you reduce the time, the size, so that you can reduce the time for cooking. The larger the potatoes, the more time it will take. And that's all for our recipes. So we're going to start by browning our chicken so that we can give it a very nice color. So I'm going to use this pot, and to this pot we're going to add oil. So to our hot oil, I'm going to add my drumsticks so that you can brown them. Make sure you don't burn them. I'm just going to put them so that they can get some color. You don't want to have a white chicken. Naona venye ukiweka kwa maji ikiboli itakaa too white and plain. We just want to give it that brown color. So that is why I'm going to add my at this point, we're going to keep on turning our meat. So, and be careful, meat, chicken and the oil, we're just enemies. It keeps on splashing, so be careful. So we're going to just keep on stirring them until we get that golden color. And be careful. Now, as you've seen, my chicken is ready. I'm just going to remove them from the oil and put them aside for later. Na tuunguzi, please. Hatujakuja hapa kuungusha chakula. So you're just going to give them a golden brown color. And they are ready. Like hii nyumba inanuka tu fried chicken, inanuka tu huku na makukuchoma hivi. Hata naanza kurethink. We should do a kukuchoma recipe. So now to the same pot, we're going to add our onions that we had sliced. This. And I'm just going to stir. So I'm going to let them cook for a very long time. But make sure isiungue. Alafu, we are looking for a very deep golden brown color because that's venye nimwambia, that is what gives the pilau the color. Yeah. As you can see, they look a lot, but they're going to cook down. So don't be scared about the amount of onions that you're going to use. They smell so nice because you use the same oil that you used in the chicken. So you can just imagine that amazing scent that is coming out from this dish. So you're just going to let them cook for like 5 to 10 minutes on like a low heat. And then you keep on stirring every once in a while so that they don't get burned. This is 3 minutes into the cooking of the onions and they're not yet ready, but you can see they have cooked down like a lot. So yeah, we're going to continue cooking them for like about like some more 5 minutes or so. So you can see they're already deep brown in color. That's what you're looking for. Guys, you can see how deep that brown color is. We're not looking for black, we're looking for a deep brown color. So mine is ready. It even smells ready. Now, we're going to add a garlic that I'm going to add here now because we cannot add garlic when you are starting the process. Garlic tends to burn easily. That is why we are going to add it later after the onions are already caramelized. So as soon as you hear the fragrance from the garlic, you know they are ready. You're not going to burn them. Since I can smell the nice aroma from the garlic, we're going to add our potatoes that are washed. And if you want your process to be faster, you can cut your potatoes into cubes. But since mine are small, it doesn't have any problem. We're just going to add them inside. Then add them in and add some water. Guys, you can see that brown color being produced by the juices from the onions. That's what you're looking for. So if you burn your onions, it's going to produce a black color, but you're looking for brown. You guys can see. So to this, I'm going to add my meat, all the pieces, so that you can let them cook. You can remember we just browned them, we didn't cook them. So now we are going to let them cook for a while. Yeah. I'm now going to give it a quick stir and make sure everything is well incorporated. Then we're going to add our pilau whole mix. And also I'm going to add my pilau masala so that it can add more fragrance to the food and so that it can be more tasty. But this is totally optional. Now let's add 1 cup of water and let our meat and our potatoes to cook for until all the water cooks down. Yes, and then we're going to cover it and let it cook. So now our water has cooked down. It's not the perfect time to add our bay leaf. Like you're just going to use 2. I'm going to add 2 bay leaves into my food. Then I'm going to add tomato paste. You can see the color of the tomato paste. It has just brightened up the meal. So our rice is now ready to get in. I'm going to add 2 cups of rice. My 2 cups of rice, and stir that in. Stir that in. So guys, I've already added my rice, and it looks amazing. And if you think the potatoes are not fully cooked, it will continue cooking with the rice. So because I used 2 cups of rice, I'm now going to add 4 cups of water into my rice. We're not just going to stir everything in, and then we're going to cover it and let it cook on a low speed or medium high for until all the water has cooked out. It's that easy. And the waru and the chicken will continue cooking with the rice. So don't be stressed if you think the potato is not well cooked by now. Before I cover my food, I'm just going to add some salt because you're not added any salt until this point. I'm going to add my salt, then cover it. I'm going to add my salt and taste it because rice absorbs a lot of salt. So you have to make sure that the salt is like enough. Huwezi taka kusavia watu chakula poa but haina salt. You get? So you're just going to taste it. It needs more salt. Perfect. Now I'm just going to cover this up. So I've already covered my rice and I'm going to let it cook on a medium high speed for like 30 minutes. And now it's time to make our kachumbari. So for our kachumbari, we'll need 1 cucumber, 2 tomatoes, 1 red onion, our fresh coriander leaves or ndania, and some vinegar. And also, don't forget your salt. So I'm going to take my cucumber and just, so because it's big, I'm going to use half of it. And I'm going to peel it. So I'm peeling it not all the way through, just like zebra lines or something for beauty purposes. So I'm going to cut this into half and try to cut them into very thin paper slices, like very small. That's what I was aiming for. And you can see those like zebra lines, how beautiful and how much they just pop up. So we're going to put this aside and I'm going to put it in a bowl. So in this bowl I'm going to add salt, so that cucumber has a lot of water. So when you add salt, that water is going to like dehydrate faster. So we're going to add salt and let it stay in the fridge for 30 minutes so that we can speed up the
process to dehydrate it and then pour that water out. So another thing, we'll also need to prepare our onions. So because we don't want that tough onion bite, we're going to cut it into half, then into very thin pepper slice. So I'm going to take my onions and add them in a bowl with vinegar and soak them in. Don't be like me, use a bigger bowl. So I just realized that my bowl was very small and decided to change it. So I changed my bowl and now I'm just going to soak this like for 10 minutes to 15 minutes, not for a very long time. And then we're just going to rinse it away afterwards. So now let's dice our tomatoes. Yeah, because we need tomatoes. You know how bright the salad will be because of that red. So I'm just finely dicing it so that it can be in equal sizes with my other veggies. So we're going to put that aside and now slice our coriander leaves. I'm going to remove the stems and cut my coriander leaves. Now we'll need a bigger bowl to mix everything together. We'll add our tomatoes that we had diced, then followed by our cucumbers. You guys can see all that water that has come off from the cucumbers. So you're just going to pour that and add our cucumbers to the bowl. I'm also going to add my onions that I had soaked in vinegar, and I have rinsed off the vinegar. Don't forget to rinse off your vinegar. And then finally we're going to add our coriander leaves. Now we're going to mix everything together. Then we're going to add our salt to taste and also our black pepper to taste. Mix that up so that you can distribute the salt and the black pepper evenly in the bowl. And our salad is ready.
Guys, it's that easy to make chicken pilau. Imagine. So I tell you, this is the easiest and the most delicious recipe for chicken pilau you'll ever taste. So make sure you try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And now it's my favorite part, time to serve. So I'm just going to serve mine in this bowl. You can see how amazing this food looks. So you have seen how easy it was to make this meal, and you can see the amazing, oh god, oh god. So you can see how amazing it looks. So make sure you try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And please don't forget to try our amazing salad. Na kama uko na avocado ukaike hapo ndani, it will just taste amazing. And please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get such amazing recipes from me every week. I love you also hit that bell so that you can get notification every time we post. And from me, it's a wrap.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed